Hey, how you doing, bro?
What's up, man? How you feel?
Calling. So what's your name?
Darren.
Darren? How old are you, Darren?
58.
Word. Nice to meet you, Darren.
Same here, brother.
Word. So what brings you out here to Kensington, Philadelphia?
I live in Philadelphia all my life, but right now I'm out here because I get high. I woke up this morning, left home, and came out here to do what I got to do.
Okay. So you got a stable home, you got a place to go to,
Yeah,
right?
Unfortunately, I do.
Right, that's perfect. That's good. How long you been dealing with addiction for?
I say about like 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah.
And what's your drug of choice?
Heroin. Well, it used to be heroin. Now I don't really know what all's in it because everybody try to be chemists and everything. You might get fentanyl, you might get horse tranquilizer, you can get anything.
Wow.
Rat poison, like they just put anything in that stuff.
How did it all start, Darren?
Well, with me, I was in jail for a while, and when I came home, I got a job, and I hurt my back on the job. After I hurt my back, I got prescribed Percocets, and when they ran out, the prescriptions ran out, they wasn't giving it to me any longer. Yeah, I started using dope at that time because my money wasn't right, and I was addicted. Like when you use heroin, you gotta have it. If you don't have it, you're gonna be sick, you're gonna be throwing up, you're gonna defecate yourself, whatever happens after that, it forces you to go get it. It's like it's the only drug I know that really completely controls you.
So you got a family you go back home to?
Yeah, I got a family, but right now I live by myself. I live in the house by myself right now.
Okay, so you're able to maintain a rent and
I do all that.
Pay your bills and
you gotta, no matter where you at, what you doing, you gotta be wise enough to know what's priority and what's not.
Right. Would you consider yourself a functional addict?
I consider myself an addict. I don't consider myself like a fiend. I consider myself an addict because I still have morals and everything. It's a lot of things that I see people do that I would never do. I don't knock them because everybody has their way of doing things, but at the same time, I was just raised a little different by my mom. And,
right.
I do care about myself and I care about other people, so I'm not going to act in a certain manner. I'm going to be who I was raised to be.
Much love. Now, what type of work do you do to obtain your drug?
Well, right now, I work at a place called CDC. It's a place that helps people with rent rebates and things like that. So that keeps me afloat. But at the end of the day, sometimes I do a little hustling and everything. But my main thing is, I'm still able to work, and I keep that, in front of everything else.
Mm-hmm. How much money do you spend on your drug addiction a day?
Well, right now, I probably spend like about $30, $40. It's not as bad as a lot, but, it's still a waste of money.
Right. Now, do you have any kids? Do you have any,
Yeah, I have kids. I have 3 kids.
3 kids? And how old are they?
One is 42, one is 40, and the other one is 39.
And do they know about your drug addiction?
Of course.
All right. And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, if I'm able to live that long, I think I won't be getting high or whatever because I'm in the process of going to a rehab. I got an offer on the table to go whenever I want to, and I'm seriously considering it.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay, that's blessing.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it. I'm just, I'm waiting for something else to happen, and then I'm going to go do it. And as far as with my job, because they're going to give me some time off. As soon as they give me 2 weeks off, I'm going to go and come back out, and resume my life.
Now, in the 11 years you've been using drugs, do you have any clean time?
Like sporadically, not like 5, 6 months. No, I haven't done that. But I have like slowed down and actually did stop for a little while, like a few days, and I could have kept going, but I just didn't want to.
Now, what's the craziest thing you've seen out Kensington?
Oh, man. I could tell you a whole lot of stuff, but the craziest thing I've seen is like, I'm gonna give you this one. I seen somebody actually get shot in their head by like 3 people at the same time.
Oh my God.
Like a massacre. And I'll just leave it at that.
Now, you say you got a $40, $50 habit. Why do you come down here to use? Why you don't just go to any other place?
I mean, this is where it's at though. Like, they don't sell it where I live at. You know, I don't live in the suburbs or nothing, but I'm just saying, it's not like really no heroin use there, you know. I mean, in certain parts of the city, you have people that do it all over the city, but it's not in every neighborhood like it is down here, you know. And I ventured down here mostly because the first time I bought it down here, so I just kept coming down here.
Have you ever been homeless?
Nah.
Have the drugs ever taken away any friendships or relationships you've been through?
Not
people?
really. Like, everybody who's been in my life is still in my life, and if there's any lack in our communication or anything, usually it's because of me. You know, sometimes when you get high, well, myself, I can speak for me. When I get high, sometimes I just don't want to be around anybody.
Right.
You know, it's not being ashamed or anything. It's just I just be doing me. You know.
Would you consider yourself a family man?
I am.
That's good. That's good.
I have to be.
Are you spiritual?
Somewhat. You know, well, let me say this. I believe in God, but I don't like particularly subscribe to any religion. You know, I believe in God. I believe that there is a God. Yeah, I do believe in God, and you know, I have faith in Him, and I know He's gonna guide me in the right direction. You know?
Yes, He will. Yes, He will. So, what are some hobbies you have, OG?
Well, I don't have too many hobbies now, but growing up, I was good at boxing. I was good at basketball. I was a pretty good athlete. I just didn't have the height, didn't have the weight, and all that. But you know, I think I made a name for myself in a few playgrounds.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you spend your money on besides drugs?
Usually I spend my money if it doesn't have anything to do with my house. Excuse me, but my house is mostly like grandkids or whatever. You know, I try to live normal, although my life isn't normal right now. But you know, I get back where I'm supposed to be.
Okay,
without a doubt.
When's the last time you've been dope sick?
It's been a while.
Been a while since you've been dope sick?
Yeah, I think it's been probably like maybe 7 or 8 months.
Do you try the samples out here?
No, I don't.
You don't get into
I
that.
think that's worse than doing what they sell. Because samples, the way my mind works, when somebody say I got a sample for you, that's saying like I'm a guinea pig. I want you to try this out like a guinea pig. You know? That's just me. You know, my mind just is different, I guess.
Right.
I don't do that.
Yeah, ain't no guinea pig. I know that's right.
I'm never gonna do that, hopefully.
Now, I know you said dope was your drug of choice. Have you ever tried crack?
Nah.
That's good. That's good. A lot of the drug addicts out here, they dibble and dabble, and
yeah, that's why they spend so much money. I think it's when you have two habits like that, like dope, you have to get it. Crack, you don't, but whatever's in it, it makes you want it more and more. As long as you got money, you know, you're gonna spend it on it.
Right, right. Yeah. See, OG, I never understood why some addicts out here, I'm assuming they're high, but they be leaned over, their body be leaned over, but they be still able to, like, you know, keep their posture and stand up.
High.
They be high?
Yeah.
Have you ever been high to that point?
Nah.
And what do they take that makes them that high?
I mean, maybe they overdo it. Your body can't take you so much.
Right, right.
You know, at the end of the day, the more you do, the higher you're gonna get, and either your body gonna hold up to it, or it's gonna put you down. That's why you see a lot of people laying on the ground, because I think they overdo it. They that's what brings about a lot of overdoses.
And the drug never got you to that point where you over.
I don't.
Overdid
Like
it.
right now, I'm more at the point where I don't even care if I get high or not. I just don't want to be sick.
Right.
You know.
I understand that. Just to, keep your composure and you don't feel that feeling.
I just be chilling. I mind my business, stay to myself, and that's the end of it.
Right.
Do what I do, and stay out of everybody's way.
Do you have friends out here?
I got a million friends.
That's good. That's good.
A million friends. I like to be by my. I've always been like that. I could be in a crowd and you would think I'm not with nobody in the crowd. But normally I'm just quiet. I mind my business and lay back. But I got a lot of friends.
Right. Okay. What will you tell the young person out here ripping and running the streets that just now started using drugs? What will you tell them, type of, I don't know, advice you would give to them?
I would tell them to before your habit gets too bad, try to quit and do something positive with your life, because at the end of the day, the further you go in, the harder it is to come back out, man. And once you get caught up, if your mindset ain't right, it's gonna be very hard for you to stop. So before it gets you where it just got you by the balls, stop, man. It's something positive out here for everybody. And it's not hard to find it. It's just gotta be in your heart to do the right thing.
Those are good words, OG. You're gonna be an inspiration to someone young and they gonna understand.
Hopefully I do, man, because I don't wanna see nobody messed up. I want everybody to be doing good and have everything they need. I mean, it might not be feasible, but just to think it could bring it about.
Now, one more question, OJ, about the city. You said you've been ripping and running these streets for 10 or 11 years, right? It wasn't like this 10 years ago, right? I heard Kensington wasn't like this 10 years ago.
Yes and no. It's just a lot worse now. And it's a lot worse because, look at the news every day. Every day what do you see on the news?
Do you think
homicide?
Do you think Joe Biden could fix this?
I don't believe in him. Not being disrespectful, but I actually was watching the news yesterday and it looked like he's not even here. It looked like he's a little too old, like he's getting senile or something, the way he's talking. I don't know. I don't have faith in him.
Right.
I'd rather have him than Trump, though.
Damn. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time, OG. You've been a wonderful interviewee. Man, blessings, man. One love, man.
Thank you, brother.
On Time Media.